Okay, let's look at some forms. It's Dai Shu Quan. Yeah, just free flow, unrehearsed form. This is a Dai Shu Quan technique or rehearsed sequence that I'm pretty happy with, that I'll probably create into a basic form, like probably one of the first forms maybe. It's got good relaxation in the power. It's quite basic. There's not a lot of fast roof fist stuff, but it's a bit of brew there, a bit of pukra. Bit more faster stuff in this one, bit more rolling punches. Just playing with some different stuff. Fair bit of turning and sort of faster sort of deflecting or blocking. Palm strike. Now, Loving how it's just jumping to where it wants. Let's find something a bit more refined. Try this. I might keep the screen small so it's a bit easier to... then again, I'll work it out. So, more back fists in this one. Straight direct strikes. Rolling strikes. More techniques. A lot more going on. They're hammer fists. Downward angular hammer fists when I turn a lot of the time. Here was a nice little back fist into it's sort of like an outward knife hand into a hammer fist, and then into a knife hand coming in, I think, and into possibly a hammer fist. Like, it's happening really quick, and like that whole sequence happened on the fly. So, no rehearsal. Let's check out the next one. They're all got a different flavour. Some are faster, some are got more intention, more power. This one's got more power. Go push. Double back fists. Into a nice finish. Let's go. What am I doing now? And should be on this one. This one's faster, more rapid. forward and reverse movement. Nice. Oh, yep, step back finish. One more thing to go. That one. Start on again. Okay. More animal stuff. Again, all unrehearsed. Bit like this clip, really. Might go back to home. Back to, yeah, I'll look at different stuff, bodybuilding and fitness, other martial arts. What do I want? I want playlists. So I think I was saying the other day, my Rufus Mechanics is a really good place to just sort of understand the system a bit better, how things work. Let's take a trip down memory lane here. With some sparring with a good mate of mine, an old mate. So when we get into it, he's just sort of easy throwing strikes. I'm not messing around too much. This is early on in the piece. He just starts doing all these break falls.
What I want to try to get is, so say we're here, whatever, boom, boom, here, I want to try to get like, I want with the kangaroo stuff, I want to, because we're a good distance here, that's alright, you know, I'm going for like the choke and stuff, you know, whatever it is.
This is very early, guys, and pretty much I'd been soloing it a lot before I even got to stuff around with Darren here. So it's definitely better clips, but of our sparring. But this is the first one that come up. Let's see if you can find it. Stuff around. Alright, so we can definitely get a better one of that. I'm trying to think. How long was that? That's that one. Might be this one. Let's have a look. I'll show some different stuff today.
Alright, so what do you want? What I'm thinking, what I want to show is some different sort of shit. So
excuse my language.
1, 2, whatever. Here, come in with the elbow, you grip, whatever you want to do, take down. This sort of stuff here though. See?
This is nice.
In the body, see, give away.
This is how I strike the tree sometimes.
Hit that.
Yep, that's nice. I know it's my stuff, but those elbows, guaranteed winner. Here we go.
You just go. I'll just work with it.
Darren cracks me up.
Oh, sorry. No, but you get it on the guy's throat, wouldn't it? See, even that.
Oh, you nearly got me. Alright.
Oh, yeah. Have a look. Is that good? Oh, let's see. That's it.
Yeah, where'd it go? Maybe that one?
Alright. We'll just go what we're doing. So they'll actually try and stay here. Right? Yep.
I think this one's a bit faster. Find me rhythm. Rufus got really fast hands, guys. Fast enough for the straight. Love that. Those claws, that'd be nasty if that was really happening. A few of them, the fight's going to be pretty over pretty quick.
Thanks, man.
It's a short one. I might see if we can normal what we want. A little slow. Let's just try something. I'll turn the sound down. Let's just see. Let's see how fast the hands are going. What's going on? Parrying. Nice. Rolling. Pretty good movement. Yep. Getting out of the way of the attacks. Multiple strikes. Yep. Bang. Good stopping. Elbow. Or forearm strikes. Punch to the head. Another one. Should really be trying to keep me guard up, but I'm just being pretty loose. I know it's hard to see. Ooh, nice. So he's gone for the back fist. Look, multiple hits. Bang, bang, bang. He's just going pretty easy. But, like, I'm a lot faster than him. He's a Wing Chun guy. It's a shame. I should have told him to do some Wing Chun, really. I don't know why he's not. He might be trying to emulate like a street fight, or someone who doesn't really know martial arts. As you can see, singular strikes, and I'm doing like multiple strikes, probably 4 or 5. Here we go. Slapping them out of the way. Tree conditioned hands, remember, and forearms. And here we go, get in, bang, bang, bang. Of course, too, you got to remember, after any one of those clawing strikes, you could go into an elbow because you're close enough. Kicked him back, pushed him back with the front kick. Pushed him back again. Double slap. So this is where those double Vru arms come in. Bang, grabbed it again. Now, any one of those punches coming in, we could do an elbow destruction. Where you tap their fist down onto the elbow. Pretty happy with that. Let's just see what else we got there. 1, 2, 3. I think that was probably, what's that one? 50. What was it? 55. So it's 56. So probably up to this one. Yeah, I got it slow. Just so you can see what's going on. I'm pretty much just saying this is Vru fist, and we're doing some sparring, and let's get into it. So, yeah, that's Darren. All right. I'll show this slow and then I'll speed it up. Let's see. Nice. So that's the off angling pretty much with the parry and the punch over the top. Bang. Nice. So I'm throwing four strikes. Boom. That was a claw to the face. Like a horizontal claw to the face. Going for the eyes. Double parry. Bang. Multiple hits to the face. Another one of those grab on kicks. Not doing much push-pull punching because just wasn't really possibly in the style then. Bang. Okay, elbows. You can see, guys, Rufus fighters or Dai Shu Quan fighters, we don't stuff around when we're in close. Just incapacitate. And this is going easy. Like, I mean, I'm getting into it, but it's like I could have really been jamming him up and stuff, but you know, it's a sort of a sparring match, you know. Looks like he looks like he got out of the way of that kick. Alright. I don't know, did we... I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, you might. Alright. I'll, there's my speed. Let's go normal.
Doing some playing around kangaroo kung fu. This time from the other side. So see if you guys can see it. So we'll just do whatever. Let's go, bro. Ooh.
Breathing's important too, guys. Nice. Forearms.
Making sure I'm still on camera. Yeah. That'd be good though.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah. One of my favourite ones when Chunga Punch comes in. Yeah, nice. That's kind of what I'm going for. Put that into me 8, where it comes in. That's all I have to do. Yeah, nice. So,
I don't know about that.
Sorry, hit you hard. No.
I think.
Roo Kung Fu, rolling punches and what?
Alright, I'll do another one. I'm just thinking with that move that Darren said that I don't necessarily agree that that's enough. I get what he's saying. It could hurt, etc. But where's the oh, here we go. We'll just have a look at it.
Roo Kung Fu, rolling punches and whatever else we can do. We're just doing a sort of a play around with some strikes, defensive and offensive. Let's roll. Alright, so beginner.
Unfortunately, yeah, that's most of the sparring.
We're going to do that. Go for the back fist. Here.
Anyway.
Yeah. So get rid of the first one. So get rid of the first one. Yep. Boom. Yeah. And we on that. Damn.
I'll go to something else. I want to go. Where are we? Playlists. I want to go. This one's pretty cool. Very fast back fist there. So I'm kind of working out. This is, I'm pretty sure, when I'm done hitting some weights. Seems to be when I hit some weights, not just do weights, but do martial art training as well. I just seem to get a massive increase in speed. I've always been pretty fast, but yeah. Anyway, just something I notice personally. Oh, I'll just keep it rolling for now. Yeah, that was short. Lots of palms and different stuff there. Look, what I might do. Oh, they're all shorts. What I'll do, just bear with me. That's 4 seconds, 8 seconds. Must just be all short ones. Sorry, guys. There. Maybe. What I'll do is I'll go into like shorts or something like that, I think, just for a minute. I've got boxing bag stuff and all different things. So what's going on here? Maybe I need to go home. Dashboard. Where's home? All right. Sorry about that. So these are like bar G.
Here, out, strike.
Bar G
Rolling
elbows.
strikes.
Into rolling strikes.
Back fist. Heaps you can do. Anyway. Here, out, strike. Block. Blocking out. Blocking out into a punch. Another one. Blocking out. Punches.
So,
Block.
looking pretty gassed out there actually, but like not my best. Definitely not as fast.
Which is basically a back fist high and a ripping punch. More classical striking and probably the drunken back fist type stuff, and like everything you can think of in boxing sort of stuff as well. But it has like if I'm here, I can use these principles of sort of like a stiffer movement. The arms are like bent here, right? And I can use it to strike. I can use it to grab on. I can grab on this way, or I can even like reverse a movement here, coming in with the elbows and rapid strikes. So I can grab on and pull in, strike, but then there's going to be more sort of stuff where, because in bar G turn, use the forearms to strike. So imagine having this beautiful circular mantis-y flowing sort of stuff going on with this sort of twisting through the hips here, but also this sort of circular stuff. Look, it's going to have different qualities to it, and some of these qualities are going to be more advanced. Like if I was doing a belt system, which I've got a black belt on the way actually, that's being made by Tans Martial Arts in Melbourne.
I still haven't got that yet, but it's in their time of like 3 weeks I'm talking about. So on Wednesday it'll be 3 weeks. Anyway, so I'm just talking about different principles in the system and like how the arms work and different mechanics and ways to issue power, but also like just I'm still feeling out the process of how I want to move, but in the style. But I think like because there's so many different styles of martial arts within the one style, you've got all this leg room to play with stuff like that, and then you can make it as complex as you want, or just stick to someone learn the style might just really love the bar G side of it and just want to do that and not want the fast side, and someone smaller might want the really fast stuff and not the more powerful stuff, and I don't know, it's just ideas. But yeah, lots of different stuff. All right, I'll so I'm not used to going through all this stuff. That's all right. Look, I'm going to show you some different stuff now. I'm going to show you some boxing bag stuff, I think, just because I haven't. And you wouldn't have seen boxing bag stuff for a long time because I haven't been able to get to it, which is pretty crappy. But boxing bag training.
Like use dead weight, which is great too. Like sink the weight when you strike. So classic thing would be.
You probably want to watch that, but it's not really what I had in mind for boxing bag stuff. What we got? Shuffle. This will be a little bit different. So grabbing on, striking with the forearm or the elbow, very, very bar G, but very, very animal-like. Can I go full screen? Yeah, I can. Sorry about that. Lots of different stuff. Just want to skip to the next clip. Wouldn't say it's my best. Got here. This could be better.
Shadow sparring. Not hitting anything. Just shadow sparring. It's gonna make you fast. You're gonna get fluid. You're gonna get fluid with your movements. You know, fluid with your movements, whatever it is that you're doing. You know, play with how things feel, how the body moves, how the body wants to move. You know, when you hit the bag, what pulls what's the most power? Is it the stepping in with your weight behind it? You know, like sort of stuff, or is it like when you twist the body down and, you know, or is it more like when you drop an elbow, you know, or when you push an elbow, you know, just play with it, you know. What else can I use? Forearms. Palms can lead into claws. Palms can, you know, you can palm strike, but you can claw. In a fight, there are no rules. It's not in the ring. It's not a ring fight. So you can palm here, break bones. You can punches coming in, you can block them with your elbows. It's not going to be nice. So hook, punch, or whatever's coming in, elbow the bicep, elbow the shoulder. Same on the other side. Elbow the bicep, elbow the head. Or here, even through the bicep into the head while you're in there. You know, bring it up, through, in, got this one. You know, I think I've said this sort of stuff before, but palms are lethal. I mean, if you know how to use them, they can whip in. They can just, boom, whip. You can whip it in, drop it. You can push it in that way. You can have the thumb out of the way. You can apply it with a wrist strike. Even to the body, somewhere in the body, it's nasty, like here.
else we got?
Even if they come in close and they get to your body and you sort of fight and you've still got, if you know how to do it, you can still use the body, shoulders, your arms. I mean, you can headbutt if you got to. It's up to you. You know how to use your head. You can do strikes with the forearms, different stuff. So, if this was a guy and we were up close, you can actually strike. You can actually strike using your body. So if he's here and I've got him here, if you've trained this and conditioned it, you can strike this. Using your forearms.
I wouldn't like to fight someone who could do that. This is me just slowly showing how glancing sort of elbows work into forearm / back fist strikes. Just playing with stuff. The Roo double forearm strikes. So if the person's the bag, you go on the outside to the neck, and that's like a single one. So just playing around really with that. It's me going. Shame it's just me arm or my fist, you can see. This might give a better idea. So those are the grabbing on like a kangaroo, striking, double forearm strikes, grabbing on. So if we're in close, if you're grabbing on with the forearms and stuff like that, like if that move becomes natural, it's going to be really hard to get someone off like that. That's like grabbing on in a different way that you're not used to. This is pretty good body mechanics. Pretty happy with this. Good power. Moving well. Nice. Forearm. The shed's literally shaking.